Why, hi there. How y'all doing today? That makes no sense, but you know what? We vibe anyway. When's my music ending? It's ending now. Hooray. Blip. Hooray! My BGM's ended. Now I can turn off the desktop audio before I forget and end up pissing off Daddy Disney. Hi guys, how you doing? How you doing today? You ready to watch a redhead have a mental breakdown? Which redhead is it? We don't know. What do you think, Nat, the little art? Do you mean, if you mean the one that Carney sent in announcements? Screw you guys. I'm doing my best, okay? I still don't know whether I do the Hear Me Out Saturday or Sunday, okay? Like, get off my ass, please. Pretty please, with sugar and cherries and all that frickin' jazz. How dare you, I'm only here for the background music. Well, I give to bleh. I don't know what I'm doing. I sound like I'm talking to a baby, I'm sorry. I have a bit of a headache today, but it's fine. I have no juice or anything to, combat it, but Made by Red Hat. Red Hat also made a schedule. There's nothing on it, but he made a schedule and made Carney send it to me. I just realized these two are in front of the chat thing. Where is the chat box? There we go. I didn't change myself around. Give me 5 seconds. Where am I? Where's Cool Talia? Where's Scaratalia? Scaratalia? Is that what I'm going with? We're going with it. Scaratalia. Is this it? Nope, that is the thing that Latte drew. God fucking damn, it's gonna take a minute, isn't it? Where am I? Where is my special me? Where am I? I forgot. Okay, that's Big Brother. I don't want that. I need there's a lot of things I need to delete off this thing. It's Twisted Wonderland thing. That's me as a doll. Okay, so that's gonna be before that. Before that, that's a bunch of other things. I still don't know what they are. A chunklet? What the fuck is it? Oh, that's the other one. I need to move all this shit into thingy, don't I? Oh god, where is it gone? That's Evernight. I don't need Evernight. Did I start doing the? Hold on a second. Did I do these reactions before or after I pulled for Evernight? I'm forgetting if Evernight was amongst all of it. Give me a second. Shouldn't be too long. I think Evernight was before I started doing this. Yeah, Evernight was before I started doing this. Okay, Rid All My Sweet Little Anger Issues is the first one. I don't remember which thing that was. Okay, so we're on... How many streams have I done since the first one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Wait, no, I can't count those two. That's the same stream that just buffered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this is number 13. And I'm on 30, so 10, 20... 17. Project 17. Project Presentation 17. Where's 17? Bitch, where the fuck is 17? Where is 17? Oh, fuck, it might be one of the max res defaults. Shit. That's me side. That's Malinar. I fucking don't know anymore. Why is Leona there? Why is there something called Knife Nat? Kind PNG. That's Roses. That. Oh wait, shoot, no, I can't do that. I need to get rid of that. The thumbnail. Sorry, that was. I can't remember if that was an asset provided to me by someone who sponsored me in the past or not. Because like I've used that on a thumbnail for one of the sponsor ones, and I can't remember if that's something they gave me or a free asset I found. Hopefully it was a free asset. Otherwise I'm screwed. Oh no. Hoodie, header, Haru, guess the link, rose border. Okay, after this, Katastan? Nope, that's Super Creek. That is Super Creek. Did you guys like playing Goo Goo Babies with a witch the other day? I did genuine. I know people are like, there are no mistakes. Everything is intentional. but I swear to God, I did not mean... I did not mean to make a cuckoo baby's ASMR. If I was doing that, I would have labeled it Super Greek. I swear. Oh god, okay, Higurashi had I've already gone all the way back down now. Chanklanat, that's the thing that Mabu did. Bib, who the fuck is Bibby? Home office, Ace the bitch. Transparent background. Nope, that's me in a suit. At this rate, I may as well wear it because this is a very formal occasion. And I gotta make part 2 for the Goo Goo babies. What, do you want it to go back to the witch's house and she just starts feeding you baby food? Is that what you want? Do you want to be put on a witch's lap? She feeds you baby food while levitating the spoon with magic and just, like, pampers you, but you're a baby or whatever. Is that what you guys want? Is that what you guys really want out of life? Are you sure? Crap. What's thumb? Oh, it's this bitch. I swear to God. He's got another card coming out soon. Malleus has another card coming out soon. He's got his, he's got, like, this another fancy dress kind of one coming out. Like, okay, there's these cards coming out with the characters that, typically with a card, you get one outfit, and potentially you'll get an alternate version of that outfit, where it's like, they'll not be wearing a hat or something, or in an event that just passed, one of the characters was in a suit, but they fall into, like, the sea at one point, so you get them in the suit, but they're drenched. Which, for some reason, they changed from the JP version. In that one, he was, like, dripping. You could literally see water droplets dripping off him. But in the English version, they just didn't add those in for some reason. It was a really weird change. It wasn't even like it was, like, stuff that's obvious. Like, you know, like, it's not like anything was see-through. He was wearing black. The water, it was really just water drops. It was weird. But yeah, he has a card coming out soon where it's 2 completely different outfits on the card. But, you know. Did you roll for Manhattan Cafe? No, my account got deleted. I don't know how, and I am sad. Not my stream account, but my personal account got axed, and I want to die. She gets added to the basic one, though, right? After she's been pulled or something. Screw it. What was it, 2? Screw it. This is a formal occasion. I'm wearing formal wear. Sorry, I'm not a Scarabian today. I'm just a fish. No, I'm not a fish. I'm not a fish. I'm not falling for the agenda. How did you manage that? No, who let you into... I don't know how I managed that. Okay. So I was able, on iPhone, on, like, newer iPhones, or whatever, I think all iPhones do this now, to be fair, they let you... It's like a part way between deleting an app and, what's the word? It's halfway between deleting an app and also, oh god, words aren't in my brain. But also not, it's still on there and everything's meant to be uploaded to the cloud. I needed some extra space on my phone for something, so I was like, okay, Uma Musume is one of the bigger ones. I'll just, do that thing with it. I forget what it's fucking called. And it's like, it's supposed to keep your data. It's just meant to store it somewhere else, and it's meant to get rid of any excess. You technically do still need to re-download the full thing, but your personal files in your account meant to stay there. Guess what didn't happen? I re-download it and everything. Nothing's there, and I am pissed. It happened with my Twisted Wonderland. It's the same thing that happened with my Twisted Wonderland account. So, I think I'm just gonna have to stop doing that, and if I want to get rid of an app, I'm just gonna have to be like, well, I mean, now I've connected my Twisted Wonderland account to my email, personal email, because it's a personal account. So I'll have to do the same if and when I get around to fully re-downloading Uma Musume, because I'm gonna be real, you guys, I've been busy with other stuff, and now that Twisted Wonderland has cropped its head up again as my main hyperfixation, I'm kinda struggling to, like, care about anything else. Clip the fish? What do you mean? Why clip the I'm not a fish! Don't clip that! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Get to Sound Black event is literally around the corner. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm gonna have to re-download it for that, aren't I? Oh, I love Get to Sound Black. This has truly been a Twisted Wonderland. Yes, it has. I am ready to watch a ginger have a meltdown. Are you guys ready to watch a ginger have a meltdown? I am. I forgot to turn on my second monitor. Give me a second. Let me sort things out. Screen's gonna go white for a second. Deal with it. Ah. Okay, we're back. Let me get the other Google shit up there. But I want the other one first and foremost, so it's like, Anywho, I have no idea what this is even about. Have you not been, is this your first Twisted Wonderland stream, Koei? Is this your first Twisted Wonderland stream? I mean, I will say, if you're coming in just to see if it's entertaining or not, I will say this is likely the best, episode 7 is going to be the best episode to just see what the good stuff is about, because there are so many good moments that are going to happen in today's episode. Not to spoil, but like I said last stream, there's a scene coming up that I'm like really hyped for, and I'm interested to see whether they take it in the novel direction or the manga direction. Possibly more likely the manga direction, but the anime has either skipped over a few manga details or they have changed things a little bit around for its own purposes. So maybe they'll do that, because I know Apothecary Diaries, even though that's primarily based on one of the manga, it will occasionally lean in the direction of another one for specifically, like, if they're focusing the majority of it on the day-to-day life and the romance aspect in Apothecary Diaries, they focus on the Nekokurage version, but when it gets to the mystery parts, especially the big ones, they focus on the other one. I'm afraid I don't know the mangaka for the other one, but I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna be happy, because a very cool moment is coming up. But also, past that, this is definitely the episode where the climax happens. I don't know what they're gonna do in episode 8. To be fair, I don't know how much of the climax they explore. They might just end up spreading it out across episodes 7 and 8, for all I know. I have been furiously trying to avoid spoilers on Twitter. Like, I liked and bookmarked the official, like, account and a few other, like, there's this Pasco, I forget the name of it, but they're a Japanese, like, online magazine thing, and they've been reporting on Twisted Wonderland, so the main account and that magazine, and, like, occasionally some other accounts will crop up where they have exclusive screenshots. I like those and bookmark them so I can make the thumbnails, but other than that, I've just been like, oh shit, that's Deuce, scroll away. Oh god, that's Riddle, scroll away. Oh god, Ace is there, scroll away. Interestingly enough, haven't seen anything of Trey, even though he was one of the main screenshots that all the accounts were posting. And also, you know, he's on my thumbnail. I expected, not because of me, but I just kind of expected, considering Trey is going to be in this episode, that more people would be talking about him, because he's sort of like, he's not like a fan favorite, but he's like a niche favorite, so like, you know, the second that one background character appears, all of their fans just appear out of the woodwork and scream his name till their throats are literally bleeding. That's kind of what I view, in my opinion, that's what from my experience, I mean, that's how I perceive Trey fans. They are quiet, but then the second their fave does something, anything cool, ba-bam, they are literally, that one art where it's like, why am I watching the climax of all streams I join? I don't know, but thank you for joining the ride. I'm just here because you're streaming, to be honest. Haven't watched a show in a good while. You should. Find a show you like. I was forcing my friend to watch Spy Family today, so that was fun. But yeah, okay. We are just about to, we probably should get into this now, because, to be fair, this episode isn't that long. Surprisingly, it's not that long. I'm just hoping that they give the scenes necessary the attention they deserve, because like I said, this is the climax. So if they don't, I'm going to be very mad, and I will probably not watch season 2. I don't know if I'll react to season 2. It primarily depends on, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna stream season 2. It depends on how brave I'm feeling, because all the episodes that I've done so far, even though I haven't done the full season, if I do get bonked by the mouse, this would be enough to delete my channel, which, you know, would fucking suck. But, yeah. It just depends on how brave I'm feeling, and also how they handle the end of the Heart Slobule arc. I don't think they'll fuck it up, I'll be real with you. I just realized I didn't send the link in the Discord. 1 second. I don't think they're gonna fuck it up. I was about to say I don't think Disney's capable of fucking it up. I don't think Disney Japan's capable of fucking it up. Especially when they have so many different source materials to pull from. And I believe Yana is still part of the anime team to some degree. Sorry, I just went on Discord to send the link, and Mabu has DM'd me to say, don't start the revolution yet. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but, you know, don't start a revolution, guys. I'd appreciate it. But anyway, yeah, the link has been sent into the Discordy, the Discord kitten. For a moment, I thought we were just starting. I just woke up right now. I mean, we are just about to start the actual show. I don't know what bro's saying. I took a nap, did I miss much? No, I was just yapping. Anywho. V for Vendetta, Anyway, let's start. I believe this picks up right where... Yes, picks up right where we left off. Oh, shit, I don't have my headphones up. Okay. Let me see. I forgot, I need to turn this down. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Anyway, yeah, this picks up right where the last episode left off. So for people who haven't been aware, because we have multiple people who apparently haven't been watching this show through, basically, the main character, Yuken, who, he's this big dude with black hair, I'll point him out when we see him. He used to live in Japan, and then he gets transferred into Twisted Wonderland, where all, like, these Great Seven, which is a bunch of Disney villains, Queen of Hearts, is the one that we're focusing on right now. They're all major historical figures, so much to the point that a school has been founded based on their name, or, like, the dorms specifically are, like, each dorm is inspired by one of these historical figures. Heart Slobule is the one based on the Queen of Hearts, and you can somehow gets the name of the college is Night Raven. He gets there, he's like, oh, college, by the way, is in, like, high school for Americans. They're all, like, 16 to 18. Yuken wakes up, he's in a coffin, he breaks out, he's in Night Raven College. People are like, oh, you're here because you have magic and blah, 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 blah. And Yuken's like, no, I don't, I'm leaving. And then this cat, weasel, tanuki-looking thing breaks in, and he's like, oh, well, if you're not gonna go here, I want to go here. And everyone's like, what? And he starts setting everything on fire. And then Riddle Rosehearts, who I'll point out when we see him again, he's like, bitch, off with your head, and he uses magic to stop Grim, the cat's magic. And then shenanigans happen, you become friends with Ace and Deuce. Ace then pisses off Riddle, and Riddle's like, off with your head, and now he has his collar, so he can't use his magic. Which is a spell that only Riddle can cast, by the way. Ace is like, can I please stay here? I don't want to go back to my dorm anymore. And then we try to get him to apologize by making basically the reason why Ace pissed off Riddle is because he ate a tart without Riddle's permission. And Riddle was like, bitch, collared. And Trey, who's like the vice house warden, Riddle's the house warden of the dorm, he's like, hey guys, let's just bake a tart. And Keita, who's just kind of there, is like, yeah, let's do that, guys. And so they bake the tart, and then they present tart to Riddle, and Riddle's like, you can't bring this kind of tart to a birthday party, you suck. And then Deuce, Yuken, and Grim are all like, dude, you're being a bit much right now. And so he goes off of your heads with them as well. So now everyone has collars. Well, the main four have collars. And now Crowley, who's the headmaster of the college, has been like, well, if you duel him and beat him, you'll become house wardens of the dorm, and then you can order him to take off the collars. And then, so they're like, okay, we'll duel you. And then they get beat within, like, 5 seconds, and that's where the episode ends. How many spells do you think are cast during staff meetings at Night Raven College? God damn! It took me a minute to get that. Ironically, actually, all the house wardens have staffs. I mentioned that in the last video because we don't see Kaleem, who's another house warden, stuff all that often. But yeah, so they do actually use those instead of their wands when they're in their house warden attire. You're a wizard, Harry, do not resist. Yukin actually was right, he can't use magic. He had to get enrolled as half a student with Grimm, because Grimm's, like I said, he's a cat thing, not a human. So they're kind of like, well, Yukin has the human part, and Grimm has the magic part. Why don't we just combine the two? That's Crowley. That's my Crowley voice, by the way. I still need to shower though, so I might randomly leave to do that. That's alright. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, like basically, all you need to worry about right now, Ace and Deuce trying to fight Riddle. They fail. Yukon and Grimm and the rest of the students of Hearts of Buell are there, and they're like, well, Riddle won again. What's gonna happen now? Which is exactly what we're about to watch. Oh, and just to explain a quick detail, Yukon was the head of his kendo club back in Japan. Also, for some reason, he has no idea what Disney is. I don't know. He specifically comes from a version of Japan/Earth that doesn't have Disney, or he's just incredibly sheltered somehow. But yeah, he's I bring this up because you're about to see Deuce with a kendo mask on, and that's because you can lend it to him. Fusion. Here we go. Red guy on the right is Riddle. You can't really see his face at the minute, but he's got a very distinct outfit. This guy here with the kendo mask at the back is Deuce, and this guy who's in front of him is Ace. They decided to challenge him at the same time. Well, Riddle told them to. Here you can see their faces. The twink, and the not-so-kind of twink. The ultimate twink, the kind of twink, the barely a twink. Oh yeah, and in the school they have a huge thing on mirrors. So this is how they announce that the door starts. with it starting. Also, apparently, sorry, final side note. Loads of the VAs and the voice director have been gassing up Riddle's VA, Paul Castro Jr. So I am so excited to hear his voice. If you've ever played The World Ends With You, Neo, or Neo Twowie, he was the guy who voiced Rindo. He voices the main character in it. So I know him already from there. I think there was another project that he was in that I was a fan of. Maybe Genshin? I don't know. A lot of the VAs in this I know are from Genshin. Oh, and this is Max Mittelman voices Ace, who Ito in Genshin, and Ryuji in Persona 5. So I believe it's Persona 5. Here we go. Well, without Disney, but my childhood in Kingdom Hearts, it just doesn't exist, man. But yeah. Yeah, they have a stacked cast, by the way. Also, Deuce, what is... God, sorry, but... Deuce, I love you, baby. You're one of my faves, but goddamn, that is a pose. That is a pose. Also, you can just see kind of like... Riddle's title is called the Red Rose Tyrant. Each of the House Wardens have like a title thing that is... It's not like in canon universe, it's just what the series refers to them as. And yeah, Riddle kind of went on a rampage. You can't see right now because one of them's... You could just about make it out behind the blur and just about make it out here. But a lot of the students in the background have collars on because Riddle has just been getting more and more like crazed over keeping the rules intact. It is Ryuji, we hear his Ryuji and love him for it. Let's go! I didn't muck up. Oh yeah, Grimm the cat thing, and Yukon the normal guy. And yeah, another guy in the background here who you can't see because of the... You could just about see my cursor. You can't see his face, but he has a collar on. These two back here, though, are kind of safe, surprisingly. That's what she said. Sorry. No, we're skipping over the intro. Wonderland. I can't read Japanese. Oh shoot! Ah! Why are there subtitles? Get off! I don't want subtitles. Ah, frig nuggets. I don't want subtitles. Goodbye, subtitles. Oh yeah, and Riddle's Riddle's run, Riddle won. Riddle has won the challenge in like less than 5 seconds. Interestingly enough, his magic just, for some reason, just like threw Deuce's helmet off. I never understood how it came off in the manga. I just kind of assumed that it got taken off. Because in the game, this is originally based off a game. It's based off a manga, which is based off the game. In the game, the main character is just meant to be a self-insert, so you don't have that. He doesn't wear the kendo mask in the game, so you just kind of have to assume based off the manga panels, because you don't have the additional dialogue context that the game provides. I love how it's just casual music. This is wild to me, because it's just completely casual music. In the game, this is one of the tensest moments. I'm not sure why this decision was made to put in the casual music instead of like the silence or the tense music that the game used, but you know what? I suppose it's meant to build up dramatics for later. Crowley's kind of just re-explaining what we know about imagination and magic. Imagination being important for magic, but also the more you can visualize something, the quicker that means you can cast a spell. That's another component of why imagination is important. Look at this sassy little boy. He has such disgust in his voice, and I love this. By the way, I blame you for the fact that only a few chapters apart in the 100 Girlfriends manga, Twisted Wonderland gets mentioned in TikTok. What do you mean? What did I do? Also, what do you mean? Wait, Twisted Wonderland gets mentioned in 100 Girlfriends? Peak mentions Peak? What? They got me watching 30-second adverts before I can actually watch Street Pro. Sorry, KP. You haven't missed much, dude, don't worry. Riddle's literally just like, this is what I expected. You guys suck. You just pull the fucking Drake. Okay, this is a moment that I've always found funny in, like, literally every medium. He's literally like, Mother was right about rule breakers. And every time he says it, I can only think of Draco going like, my father will hear about this. Okay, yeah, they've taken the manga direction. This is the moment I was saying about. Riddle is now insulting Deuce and Ace's parents and their upbringing. And obviously Deuce, with his relationship with his mother, is not too pleased about that. Deuce, hold it in. Don't let it get to you. Except... This guy! He punched it! Oh, I love that moment so much. It's so cathartic. Okay, I'm gonna, like, I said last time I was gonna explain this moment. The reason why in the game it feels more cathartic and in the manga, Riddle is saying this to Deuce and Ace. He's insulting their parents and insulting their upbringings. And Ace gets so pissed, he just runs over and punches him in the face. That's kind of what happens. But then in the game and in the manga, not the manga, sorry, in the novel, Riddle is saying that to the main character. He is saying that to either Yuya from the novel or to to the main character, because they pipe up and say, like, you're being too harsh here. Like I said, it's a very tense moment in the game. And the reason why it feels so much more cathartic in the novel and the game is because it's a kind of a completion of Ace's character arc, because as I explained in my first or second stream, Ace, his introduction is kind of as an arsehole and picking fun at Grimm and the main character to, like, a very cruel degree. So to then have Ace then come around and punch someone who's insulting the main character, just feels so good. It's such good character writing, and it's also just like, at that point you're meant to fully hate Riddle. It's just so cathartic. Oh, it's one of my favorite moments. And there goes the crown. Oh, here's where things gonna pick up, baby. Oh, hey, it's a thumbnail. Wait, okay, sorry, side detail that I probably shouldn't be mentioning in this thing. I just noticed that their buttons have the different suit cards on them. I didn't notice that, like, ever. Oh. Oh, Ace is being very, well, kind of sweet. Kind of just, like, yelling. He's just being like, why are you trying to measure our worth on what our parents are? Children aren't their parents' trophies, essentially. It's the summary of his thing. And you remember when he was blaming Trey, he's now like, Riddle, it's your fault. He's like, you haven't made one friend, dude. This is entirely on you. Your mother isn't here, you haven't made one friend. You suck. He's like, by the way, yeah, Trey told us everything. Way to dope Trey in it, Ace. Oh no, that was so sad. He just turned and looked at Trey and said, "You." Oh, that's so sad. Mommy this and mommy that. You have good magic, but you're a baby. God, I love Ace's line. Oh no. Oh no, not more Riddle backstory scenes. Aww. Oh, she's yelling at him. By the way, if there's one thing that the Twisted Wonderland fandom all agrees on, it's that we should all kill Riddle's mother. That is the one thing I have ever seen the fandom agree on. They could be arguing over who's the best character, what's the best scene, what's the best song. The second you bring up Riddle's mother, everyone will be like, kill her. Execute her. Get her to the guillotine. They will. Everyone wants to go fight Riddle's mother, no matter what. You might have negated my magic, but I guess these hands. That's exactly what that scene is. You might have negated my magic, but I cast these hands, bitch. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this is so sad though, because Riddle's saying like, oh, I wish I could try a strawberry tart instead of having this low-fat, low-calorie, sloppy cake. Well, he doesn't say sloppy, but he's basically just like, thank you, mother, for this slab in front of me, but I'd love a tart with a bunch of strawberries. Are you insane? Do you know how much sugar's in that? She's absolute worst. I'm kind of surprised with the voice direction here though, because in the game, she's more of just like, how could you suggest such a thing? That thing would be horrible for your diet. No, you cannot have that. Like, she says it quite... I don't obviously I haven't watched the Japanese dub, so I don't know how they've taken the direction for it in the Japanese one again, if they've updated it the same as the English one. But in the English version, they're having her be quite harsh. Like, incredibly harsh. Like, she's yelling at him. Like, okay, part of the reason why Riddle is like as he is because his mother, she's abusive to a degree. Not to a degree. She's abusive, but it's more like she is what is it? She's abusive, like manipulate. She's like Mother Gothel. She's Mother Gothel kind of abusive. She never hits him. She very rarely shouts at him. she's always just, but emotional abuse, I suppose, is the best way to describe it. She's always constantly manipulating him, saying like, I know best, you're just going to ruin your future, like stuff like that. She's never like, and that's part of the reason why Riddle doesn't at least in my opinion, that's part of the reason why Riddle is willing to accept it, because his mother, it's a messy thing of where his mother clearly does love him, because she's doing this out of both preservation for her reputation but also for Riddle. So it's like, it's odd to hear her like straight up yell at him, because the context I get from the like literally everything else never really led me to believe that she would yell at him to this degree. But maybe that's just a me thing. Maybe I just completely misread the situation. Wes is literally just saying let's try tart just once. I know, it's so sad. It's so sad. This is good voice acting. I dislike this being good voice acting. This shit feels too real. I know. God, I don't know who voices Riddle's mother, but hats off to her though. Even with like my complaints or like concerns, I suppose, are just with the voice direction. It's not with the voice acting. That voice actress is phenomenal. Oh god, the little Riddle voice. The voice actor for like, I forget his name. He's actually a child too. This isn't like someone putting on a child voice. This is an actual like young boy who's voicing young Riddle. He is so talented. Like, I hope he has a good career in voice acting if that's what he wants, because like he definitely has the talent for it. It's showing at this age. Hats off to her, she did great. I hate her character like I'm supposed to. Yeah, that is indicative of a good character. If you hate her, that means she's done her job. Which is ironic considering a later arc, but you know, I'm gonna... Oh no. She is like fully yelling at him as well. No. Oh god, not that face again. No, please, that killed me the first time. Oh no, god, his voice acting, everything makes me want to cry. Okay, here it comes. It's gonna... Oh god, everything's about to go to shit. Everything's about to go to shit. Oh god. Oh my gosh. Ooh, okay, this is not ending anytime soon. He is starting to get... Oh, his hair's going crazy. That's how you know he's going crazy. His hair's going crazy. And there's the egg. Oh god, there's the egg. I need to move this out the way. I need to move the sensors out of the way real quick. Someone's just thrown an egg at his head. There is a raw egg dripping down his head. I'm gonna be real with you, I don't know where they got the egg from. Because clearly the duel members, they didn't come into this expecting Riddle or Ace to win. They were fully expecting, no, sorry, Deuce and Ace to win. They were fully expecting Riddle to, like, beat their asses. But so, like, who brought this egg? Who brought this egg to this? Is this just like that one dude off of iCarly who for some reason is always... It's not even a boiled egg, he's just carrying around a raw egg for no reason. Even in the game, like, it's like, they do it in the unbirthday... The duel takes place in the unbirthday place, wherever that's held. For some reason, they didn't do this in the anime for some reason, but, like, literally, in the game they do, I think. Well, at least they use the same background. So it makes sense for, like, not, okay, for other things that are gonna be thrown in a second, but, like, where did the egg come from? And there's Yukon being like, dude, the fuck? Ooh, okay, the dorm members are all pissed now. They're all like, yeah, Ace is right. Everyone's getting royally pissed off now. Yeah, Ace apparently setting up to Riddle like that. It's finally made them all like reach their breaking point. And now someone just threw a teacup. Okay, in the game, I think it's meant to be implied that they're all just like throwing food. The fact that one dude just full on has a teacup here and just yeets it at Riddle so hard it breaks on impact. Bro, what the hell? Okay, someone's throwing a banana peel. There's a okay, the book makes sense. A paintbrush and paint things. Oh no, he is getting pissed off. Like, where is this? I know, exactly! It's like, where is any of this stuff coming from? It makes no sense. Other than, like, the books and, like, the paint and the paint cans, because obviously people are gonna have them to paint the roses. Those are the only three things that make sense. Who has the egg? Where are these plates and teacups coming from? Do you guys just carry these around? Is this just something you have? Is this like a rule of hearts of you or something? Oh. Oh no. Riddle is pissed. And Ace and Deuce are just like, this is not what we had planned. This is not what we wanted. Even Crowley's like, okay, this is getting a bit much. Chill. And here comes Yukon. Surprise, surprise. Yukon's the one speaking up for Riddle. I have to show this frame off because this is a really good frame and also just a really great moment for establishing Yukon's character. Yukon, you would think in this situation, Yukon would be on either the crowd side or on Ace and Deuce being like, are you guys okay? Oh my god, shit's kind of getting a bit serious. Yukon is just straight up. This is how you see how he's such a good leader and just strong in and of himself. He is straight up saying to them, like, you had your chance to say something. You had your chance to challenge him. You had your chance to do anything. You now are being absolute fools, just heckling and throwing stuff at him. This is not how you're going to get any change. If you do not stop this, I personally will stop you. It just shows how well-rounded of an individual Yukon is, because even though Riddle has collared him, has been rude to him, and has straight up threatened him at one point in the entrance ceremony, he still is willing to stick up for Riddle, because he is aware that even with everything Riddle's done wrong, this is not the kind of treatment he deserves, and that this is just not going to cause any kind of change. I love Yukon as an MC, I'm sorry, but he's such a good character. I love him. Oh my god, Yukon, you're so cool. Let me solo baby. People do ship Yukon and Riddle, actually. After this scene in particular happened, a lot of people started shipping them. Also because the two of them are, like, meant to have a lot of parallels. Yukon is meant to be... So obviously Riddle rules by fear, while Yukon rules, quote-unquote rules, by passion and understanding. Both of them want the best, or, like, want the best for the people involved, whether that's Yukon's club members or the dorm members for Riddle, but their approaches are different. It's such a smart writing decision that I love it. Got to respect Yukon. I know. God, I'm so looking forward to seeing some moments in a minute. I don't know if... And the crowd actually quiets down because, again, Yukon is just that powerful of, like, both the speaker and just... You can tell the conviction in his words. Hats off to his VA. Seriously, hats off. Oh, he's even approaching Riddle to check if he's okay. Except... He is royally... No, I need to show this. This is... Oh my god. God bless the animators who worked on this anime. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Umeda Company and Graphinica. Oh my god. Oh, that is something out of a horror. That is something out of a horror. Beautiful. Beautiful. Mwah, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. I am shitting my pants as we speak. Yukin might be a bit of a Mary Sue, though. I'm not continuing saying this without more proof, but I also don't have anything to disprove this fact. Yukin... well, the thing is, the difference that's meant to be presented in Yukin is that he is a well-rounded individual. He has his flaws with how serious he is and how, like, overly accepting he is of situations. And it's pointed out by other characters being like, dude, you're a bit too accepting of things. But it's also just, he's just a plain guy. He is just straight up, like, he is a guy who is on the straight and narrow and does not let anyone deviate him from it. I can see how he can come off as a Mary Sue because of how simplistic his character is. But that's meant to be the point of Yukin. He is a simple individual. He knows what he wants, he has his own beliefs, and he stands by all of it. And that is, nothing will ever make him deviate from that. But yeah, back to horror movie riddle. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Riddle is not relaxing. For some reason, the most thing he's pissed off about isn't the fact that he was getting yelled at and other things was thrown at him. It's specifically whoever threw the egg. Ooh, he is going crazy now. Is it gonna be... Oh, he's going off on everyone. He is offing your heading everyone. Oh... Oh, this looks so... Oh my god, this cackling is insane. Oh my god, Paul Castro Jr., I kneel before thee. I kneel before thee. Oh my god. Oh my god. This just looks... Okay, the visuals for this make it feel so much more real than in the game. Oh, literally in anything. This is why anime is so cool, bro, because you actually... More magical girl thinks as he's having a mental breakdown. Oh, you guys can't see it because of obviously the sepia. Well, actually, you might be able to see it, but the sky is getting darker, but it's also getting redder. Whereas it was like perfect blue sky before with a little bit of clouds, and now it's just getting like dark red. Bro might be on a power trip. Oh, he's on a bit more than that. People are trying to run away. He's still getting him. It literally does feel it. Oh, wait, no, that's so cool. Sorry, again, I have to show off this thing. He's just like a black spectre with the... Oh, I always love when animes do that. I love when any media does that when they're a black spectre. It's so creepy. It's... Oh... I live by the rules! I don't... It's like any other time I would have laughed at that line delivery, but that just... Oh, the insanity is perfect. Even Crowley can't calm him down. You can, dude. Dude, you already have colors. What is he gonna do to you? Yukin's like, what the fuck? This is not good. He is fully having a mental breakdown here. Oh, more of the... Oh, I'm curious. How are they gonna do this? Oh, this is an interesting way to do it. Oh. Riddle, turn around, please. Please. Hey, shut up for once in your life, please. This is not the time. Don't call it a temptation, dude. He's already mad about being called a baby. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys have no idea why I'm so happy right now, but this is such a perfect way to visualize this. Oh, the blot is dripping. I shouldn't have said that word, but the blot. The blot! Oh. Oh, hey guys, you remember the monster from the mine? Remember how I said that'd be relevant later? Oh, the sky's getting even darker and redder. Oh, I can't keep showing off the screen, otherwise I'm gonna definitely get bonked, but this is amazing. Ace, can you stop, please? You're making it exponentially worse. I say this every single time, but you're making it so much worse. An interesting thing is that, I'm gonna be real with you, quick side note, this doesn't happen in the game, you don't see that black stuff dripping down his face. It's black, by the way, in case you can't tell through the sepia tone. But, what's it? Yeah, you can't see that in the game. You don't really see it too much. I think it does happen in the manga, but yeah. Ooh. CGI trees are getting ripped out the store. Why is bro bleeding ink? Oh, you're about to see. You're about to see. Oh, he is pissed to the nines. He is about to for real decapitate Ace with a rose bush. Ace, you might want to run, bro. Yeah, he's just, I'm not kidding. Riddle just straight up said he was going to impale Ace with the rose bushes. I don't know how he's going to impale him with that end, but you know. Rose bushes run him through and shred him limb from limb. This is, oh my god. Someone save Ace, please. What's this? They turn into playing cards. Trey to the rescue. Let's go. You guys remember Trey's power? It's a lot more powerful than you thought. His special magic. Unique magic. And he just managed to use it on Riddle's collars as well. He got rid of Riddle's magic stopping collars. His a bit more of expansion on Trey's spells. It allows him to override attributes on items, even magical ones. He was able to turn everything into playing cards. It may be... It's temporary, but it gives people the time to come in and try to fight him. And also, you know, not let Ace be absolutely murked. Get your card, let's start gambling on my man, Trey. Trey is finally like, okay, no, this is getting too far. He's like, okay, no, this is seriously gone too far now. Turns Riddle's heart. No, he don't think it. Oh, more Trey backstory. He has a football! Just like in the UK, football dominates everything. Dominates. I love how Chenya, by the way, has that little, like, Cheshire Cat face pin on his thing. It's so cute. Oh, Riddle. Baby Riddle. One interesting direction that I saw people point out online is that whenever Trey has a flashback, it's always in full color, and again, you can't tell because it's sepia tone, unfortunately. Whenever Trey has a flashback, it's always in full color, and all just like, there's none of that blur around the lines, but when Riddle does, it's all desaturated and blurry. So it just kind of goes to show the difference of the way the guys view their memories. Gosh. By the way, I will say it is interesting how they've done this. In the game and in the manga, and the novel as well, because I'll just throw that one in. The way that they present these flashbacks is after everything that's going down right now happens. Here they've decided to sprinkle it in across the anime, which I feel like is a smart thing, because otherwise you're just going to have like a bunch of exposition dump afterwards. Stop! Kid voice actor is so cute. Chenya! Chenya hit! Even as a child, Chenya was a menace. By the way, I noticed something cool. I was looking up like gifs of the Cheshire Cat the other day, and it turns out I pointed out how Chenya's unique magic, its visuals, have the ribbons in the anime, which doesn't really seem to have it in the game. Or it doesn't have it in the game. Apparently it does in the manga, I just forgot. But that's actually how the Cheshire Cat disappears in the movie. Like, it's the purple parts disappear and the pink bits, like, thingy away like ribbons. It's so... I love the references so much. But the potential, though... I think the caveat is that Trey actually has to see the item, and I don't think it works on, like, humans. He's never been able to cast a spell like that on a human. Wait, no, wait, oh my god, Chenya's voice actor is so cute. Wait, why are all these voices so cute? I'm just gonna cry. Such a smarmy little laugh there. I kid you not. Jenny just went like, the two. He's like, my grandpa said that the best form of study, if you got self-study, why, my grandfather said that play is the best form of study. This is actually sweet, which just makes it hurt more. I know. The three of them are such good, like, little childhood friends. It's so cute. I mean, they're not... I don't know if they count as childhood friends because considering, like, how brief their friendship was, but...
Little baby.
Little baby, I'm gonna cry. Please. Please, no. Please. Oh... Take the hand that is reaching out to you. Oh. Riddle is having a mental breakdown. Oh. Oh, they're all just running around. He's getting to actually be a kid. Oh. And they came back for him. Oh, Trey really is just like the best big brother figure. It's so cute. That's how I like your little baby sounds like Chenya. I thought Chenya said it. What? Wait, please tell me you guys can't hear the audio. Please tell me you guys can't hear the audio. I've muted the audio. There's no... Can you guys hear the audio? Also, yeah, surprise guys, I totally voiced Kid Chenya. If it did work on humans, I could see him turning aerosols into glue! Oh my god, thank god Trey is a responsible person. I do not want to imagine him doing anything like that. That is something straight out of a horror movie. I can't hear the audio. Okay, I'm guessing barely. Barely? Oh no, why does this always happen? Wait, okay, let me just see. I've got this on screen capture. Is there like... Did Chenya say, "Oh, little baby"? No, I said that. Have you pre-watched Staljo? Or are you, like, watching alongside? I don't see any way to, like, remove any audio. This is annoying. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to assume that you guys can't. Or maybe it's just coming a little bit out from my headphones. They climbed a tree like Chenya said they should.
But one isn't gonna hurt ya.
I'm watching on the side. Okay. Okay, good. Scare me there, Staljo. Oh yeah. A gut-wrenching detail of this. He doesn't say it in the anime, but in the game, and again, literally every other medium, he says like, "Oh, I want to eat one of those tarts with the bright red strawberries I see in the bakery windows." The tarts he's talking about are from the window of Trey's family's bakery, which just makes it even more sad. Patisserie Clover. Oh, it's so sweet. I will admit, I will quickly say, the anime is making this seem like a lot quicker of an encounter than it actually was. In the game, Riddle does specifically specify when he's talking about this that he played with Trey and Chenya for a bit. He doesn't specify an exact time frame, but it at least sounds like they were playing together for like a few weeks, if not a few months. This moment specifically happened, well, this poor boy, he's literally saying like, this tart must be better than any mage stone. Basically he's saying it's better than any magic ever. Oh god, it's the scene from before. Oh. That poor baby got his wish. Trey's just so happy for... Oh no, but the blood! Oh no, the memory's been tainted. Why did you say that? Now it hurts even more. I have to leave. Oh, no, look at his face. I'm sorry, but I gotta hurt you even more. Look at his face. Look at his face. Even, he's saying, like, even you It's funny. Okay, it's a bit funny because in the manga, for some reason, I think in the novel as well, they translate it as E2 tray, which is, like, the only time Riddle says anything in another language. But yeah, in this one, they've kept strict English, being like, even you. He's like, even you, Trey, you've betrayed me. Oh. Riddle. Oh, everything's going to blot. Oh. Oh, baby. Oh, his face is turning red! Oh, that's good. That's good in a bad way. Oh, they had everything inverted there. Oh, please. I'm so excited to see this in comparison to the game one. Please. Oh, please be Magical Girl-esque. Please be Magical Girl-esque. Oh, wow. That is tons of block coming out. Oh, my god. Oh, my. Oh, my god. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is insane. He is in so much pain right now. Oh my god, that's the Queen of Hearts. Like, her actual voice lines. Oh my gosh. That was kind of Madoka-esque for a second there. Oh my gosh, this is... Don't buffer now! Oh my gosh. Oh. Evil Berserker mode! Oh god, please, please, please. Oh my gosh. Oh. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so the insanity. Sorry, I have to just wait for this thing that's about to appear is called a phantom. I seriously, I need to yap about this. This is oh, you guys remember when I said the creature in the mines was gonna be important? Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, I have to pause it here. I'm gonna go back a little bit just so you guys can see the frame. I'm gonna pull it away. Okay, so like I said, the creature in the mine. Why is there some smudge? It's just it's not blood. It's ink. It's called blot in game. Okay, so to explain things that Crowley's about to explain in just like 10 seconds. Oh, thank you, the Lore Warden, for subscribing. Thank you. That's not Magical Girl. That's Cosmic Horror. I'm still down for it. Also, yes, Zero. This is called an overblot. Basically, when a magician uses too many spells and doesn't properly take care of themselves, like they're way stressed out, they don't sleep, they don't eat, all that stuff. They produce enough negative energy called blot, and when they produce negative energy called blot, and again, if they don't take care of themselves, that blot will stick around, and then this is what happens, they overblot. The creature in the mine is called a phantom. They are a spectre that appears along. It's basically like a huge manifestation of the person's blot and also the outfit they change into. And the reason why this is a bad thing, other than the fact of they become insanely powerful and absolutely crazed, is because this can literally kill the person who overblots if it is not dealt with accordingly. So to add to even more horror elements to what was happening in the mine, the fact there was only a phantom and no individual walking around with it means that whoever that was died during their overblot. Nobody was able to save them from overblotting. How's that for horror? There is the equivalent of a dead man's corpse, or dead woman's, depending on whoever the miner was, just walking around the mines. That thing is technically a zombie that is intent on, like, killing anybody who tries to steal his shit. Brody summoned the dwarf. This one specifically, you can probably tell by, like, the heart motifs and, like, this is black, this is black, you can't fucking see it. This is black, this is red. This one is specifically, obviously, because Riddle is twisted from the Queen of Hearts. This one is designed after, a lot more heavily inspired by the Queen of Hearts than Riddle. I find the concept of blotting very fascinating, and you'll just get to see more. This does also, by the way, what I've said is a brief explanation. They do, further down the line in the game and everything, they do further explain it, but that's unfortunately not until, like, book 6 is when they fully start to... The Ignahide arc is when you fully start to understand more about blotting. If you want to search it up, you can. It's not going to give you any major spoilers, because this is after Riddle overblots, you kind of you don't need to be worrying about spoilers anymore. But basically, okay, this has been one of my cosplay dreams for a while. And also, sorry, the reason why I did want to stop and talk about this is because I wanted to compare it to the game. Because, okay, initially in the game, it was just like, there was just a scene with a bunch of blot dripping down onto his magical pen, and then the entire screen turns black, and you hear, like, the dripping sound effect. Next thing you know, his sprite has changed to his overblot sprite. However, very recently, I think, like, only a few months ago, actually, onto the JP side, they haven't added them to the EN side yet, they added in animated cutscenes to express how, or like just to show how the characters overblot. And it's very interesting. In the game, they have the Phantom appear first, and the Phantom is what drips all the blot over on the individual. But here, obviously, Riddle has overblotted first, and then has summoned his Phantom. That follows the line of basically everything else. In the novel, I don't think it's as clear, or at least it wasn't to me, what appeared first. But in the manga, obviously the Phantom appeared afterwards, or like during the same time as his overblot. But the reason why I was... Okay, part of me hoped it was going to be like the game animation, because... Purely because... Purely because it kind of, you see the way that the Phantom drips down the blot onto Riddle. I will say, I want to link it, but the video that I watch includes a lot more spoilers for the future of the game, so I straight up can't unless I want to spoil you guys. So Riddle, as you can see, Riddle's trauma is related to his mother, and in the game's cutscene, when the overblot the Phantom appears, it cradles Riddle's face in a very motherly gesture as the blot drips down from its face over Riddle. And I loved that direction because it shows that the blot is inherently tied to whatever trauma or stress that the person is facing right now. And they take this a step further in the novel as well. I haven't fully read, obviously I haven't read past the Heartslipule novel, but I've heard stuff from a future novel that has been released of how another person's Phantom in the novel specifically acts in a way to comfort the person from their trauma, which is surprising to me because I never thought they would actually go that direction, because the Phantom is meant to be the representation of everything negative. But in a way it also makes sense, because it's sort of like, because of just what the character's trauma is, but I will have to explain that when we get to, if and when we get to that person. But, okay, sorry, now I really wanted, I've been speedrunning through this because I wanted to say it, but I also really just want to get on with just watching this. I am so happy right now. You have no idea how. And our Crowley is like, shit. Okay. Sorry, I paused again. I have a thing where oh sorry, I am shower. I need to go shower. Okay, see you in a bit, Starjo. That's some persona type shit. I know. Okay. Okay, this is annoying because they don't show a certain cutscene. I think I've spoken. Have I spoken about the tutorial boss before? To people who've been around, since the beginning, have I spoken about the tutorial boss fight before? How much detail of that have I specified? Because I can't remember how into detail I got about that. Because there's this long-standing theory. From day dot there were a lot of theories about different characters that I can talk about some of them here because I can say the theory without saying what the actual answer to the theory was. But this specific one, I cannot really mention it unless I've already like accidentally spoiled stuff about the tutorial boss fight. Jog our memory, I don't remember. Okay. It's just like Crowley's face there. Not for some reason. Crowley's face there, if the theory that I'm thinking about is true, is kind of very strong evidence for it. It can just be taken away of, oh shit, a student of mine is overbloated, because like I said, the overbloater can die from it, so therefore it is highly dangerous. But there is this fan theory, like it can, I don't know why, but it's one of the times where a face can be a face can be interpreted one way, but then when you get the additional context, if the theory is confirmed true, it can be seen the other way, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna shut up. I'm not gonna say it. If people want me to explain it, I will explain it in the Discord. I'll explain it over DMs. But right now, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I know technically, because it's a tutorial boss fight, it shouldn't be spoilers, but it's just what it is. It's just what it is. Anyway. Oh, I love. He's making like these crystal things out of his blot. This didn't happen in the game. Oh, the scream coming from the monster is glorious. Everything is bright red right now. Oh yeah, Carl's explaining Overblot like I did. By the way, I would just like to specify, for like, just very quickly, I'm just going to specify that Overblot, I'm gonna say this now, this is gonna be weird to think about in the future, but Overblots are meant to be specifically rare. It's the kind of thing that happens once every 50 to 100 years kind of thing. Because of how vigilant mages are, and because of how generally important self-care is, this stuff isn't meant to happen. And also because, like I said, if the person dies, as we see in the mine, the phantom just lives on. The phantom doesn't have, like, an expected lifespan. It just lingers around. So it's not weird that that thing was in the mine. It just means that someone died and no one noticed, so no one took care of the issue. Well, I mean, until Ace, Juice, and everyone you can shut up. Hey, do you guys remember this thing that just happened? We're gonna visually show it while we explain what's happening right now. Oh, I love his... Oh, that was kind of... Oh, that was good in two ways. Good in one way because the voice acting just really gripped my heart in like an ice cold, like, whole kind of way. But also because... So obviously in the movie, the Queen of Hearts refers to Alice as my dear. And Riddle right now is like, my dears. My dears. But also in a way that makes it... That just kind of sounds like something that his mother would say to him when she was about to launch into a tirade. My dears, it's off with all your eyes. Okay, skip. Intense battle begins. You guys like flowers? Oh, God. Oh, you have no idea how long I have been waiting to see that. I will be real with you, I was hoping it would be a little more magical girl-esque with like along the lines of Pretty Cure kind of transformations. I didn't expect it to be that long. I expected it to be quite quick. But maybe also just like Madoka the game and like animate transformation animations. Something along the lines of that I was hoping for. I'm not upset with what we got. I knew it was kind of like a long stretch to think of. We kind of got a bit anime girl transformation-y, but oh, it doesn't matter. Riddle's overblooded. I'm so happy. And I'm gonna have more references to make a cosplay. Oh. God, okay. Again, I said this already like twice, but Overblot Riddle is one of my cosplay like dream list ones. The only issue is because of how complicated the costume is and because of how niche the series has been till thus far in the last obviously there's been English translation, but all of the merchandising and all the promotions has been solely Japan based. So that means like overseas like Doki Doki cosplay and all that, which is the one that if I'm buying a costume, that's the one that I go to. Because of that, it means that no costume has been made of the Overblot form. Only like the only ones that have really been made were the robes and then like the House Warden uniforms. So it means that I'm gonna have to make it myself. And like I can sew, okay? I can sew. I can very easily like put the dress and everything that he's wearing together. I don't know shit about clay. I have made one thing when I did a Sonya Nevermind cosplay from Danganronpa. I had to make that little tie gem thing around her neck because I couldn't find anything, and I had to make the gold base of it because I couldn't find one. And that was absolute shit. Admittedly, I was a lot younger when I did that, but like got to be honest, this episode made watching Twisted Wonderland all worth it. Riddle is highly tempting for me. I'm gonna be real with you. Riddle's thing blows everything out of the water. It is absolutely amazing in every single regard, and it really gets you hyped for the future of the series when it happens. It's the perfect introduction boss fight scene, especially because Riddle, you can see before he's overblotting that he is in immense amount of pains, and then once he overblots, because he loses all sense of reason, he just kind of gives into the power and goes insane. Oh, it's beautiful. Anyway, you guys want to watch a 4-combat? As I said before, intense, dramatic battle begins. Chibis! Yes, your majesty. I really want to do a cover of Obedience, oh my god. Little TV, and it's Ignite! It's Ortho and Idia! Oh yeah, not Cat. Idia is an insane cat lover to the point there is a vignette in the game where basically he's dressed up in his lab gear and it's late at night. He's doing like an anime marathon because he's a giant fucking nerd, and he goes to get a snack from a vending machine because he's out of them in his room, and he runs into Riddle. He's like, not Riddle. He runs into Grim and he's like, kitty, 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 come here, kitty. Because even though Grim always says like, I'm not a cat, he's like, you are a cat. And so Grim gets absolutely freaked out because it's dark in the hallway and all he can really see is the I keep saying Riddle. Idiot's blue hair illuminating the hallway, so he's like, fuck, it's a ghost. Even though he lives with 3 ghosts. Idiot's like, oh, I want to hug the cat. And Ortho this guy here, this one, it's like, he's like, big brother, come on, dude, come on. He's like, that's a monster, not a cat, dude. He's making I need to show you this. He's making a kissy face. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna hug that monster cat. God damn it, Koi down. Your voice acting is too good. This is so funny. Or though trying to be the voice of reason, it literally tried to burn us all to the ground. Yeah, but he's cute.
But the fluffy.
Oh, this is why Idie is a fan favorite. If I was gonna rank popularity, well, actually, to be fair, there was a popularity poll in the past. The most popular characters in general are Idia, Malleus. This isn't in any particular order. Idia, Malleus, Leona. Deuce apparently, surprisingly, okay, I'm a Deuce stan, so I was very happy when I saw this, but I didn't realize how popular he was throughout the fandom, because for some reason he doesn't get a lot of fan art. But he ranked, I think he ranked like 3rd in the popularity poll on the English side. They did a Japanese popularity poll and then they did an English popularity poll. And yeah, he ranked really high in the English version one. I think he was like kind of mid-level in the Japanese one, but he was really high in the English one. Unless it was either or. Maybe I'm mixing up the things, but I'm pretty sure he ranked high on the English one. But yeah, Leona in general is a fan favorite. Lilia as well, I know, is very popular on the English side, and I think the Japanese side as well after book 7 came out. But yeah, Idia is a fan favorite, and also the favorite of an IRL of mine. I was trying to find her some, like, I hope she doesn't watch this because she knows I'm a streamer. She knows my account. Oh god, she knows my account. I was trying to find her some, because Christmas is coming up, I was trying to find her some Idia merch that I could get her that would arrive here on time to give her for Christmas. But unfortunately, it's either it's affordable, but it won't arrive in time. It's not enough of what I would consider a good Christmas gift. Or it would arrive on time, but it's like a figure, and then it's like in the hundreds, and I love her to bits, but I am not able to spend 100 on an Idia figure for her. As someone who likes cats, I get it. I mean, I get it too. I am a cat person I am more of a cat person than a dog person. My roommate hates me for that, but you know what? Screw her. I'm kidding, I love her. But, I'm gonna be real with you. If I saw a cat that was breathing fire and set fire to someone's butt and said they were gonna destroy, like, the room I was meant to be in at that time, even if I was just a flying tablet, I would be a bit concerned. I was like, why don't you just go to a cat cafe?
I don't want to go out.
I can love you, idiot. He's going to build a cat. Though I need you to procure materials. Flu. I need floof. Oh shit. I hit the button to go back. No, crap. I need floof, all the floof. Here we go. I managed to actually, unfortunately it closed, but I've actually been to a cat cafe before. I'm not sure if it was just the one that I went to, because obviously this is an English cat cafe, so it's not going to be like the really pristine ones you see in Japan. But first off, unfortunately, I didn't get the full experience anyway because the cats were kind of busy with other tables. One of them, at one point, my friend just kind of got, ironically, the one who is an idiot stan, she kind of got fed up and she just went up and like picked up a cat and brought it back to our table so she could like stroke it as it was like, because we got permission from the staff to do this. Technically you're not meant to, but they felt bad for us not having any, so they let my friend pick up like the friendliest of the cats and bring it back to our table. And I was just sitting there with my insanely overpriced sandwich, just kind of looking at it all and thinking like, cat cafes are kind of overrated, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, it was sort of like, it was like this, it was in a back street, like just, they bought a building in a back street and they just converted a very small space into it. There were only like 4 or 5 tables in the whole, not even 4, 5, I think it was 4 or 3 actually. Again, very small, even more annoying that the cats didn't approach us, despite the fact it was apparently prime cat socializing time that we managed to book in for. It just like, yeah. The The food wasn't bad, but it was just like, it was regular food. It felt like I went to like what people say anime cafes are, all for the thrill, not for the food, except I didn't get any of the thrill. Outside of Crowley, I don't have any definitive faves, but I think I'm becoming a Riddle fan. Deuce, I fell in love with after his backstory. Another character that I absolutely fell in love with, was Appel after I found out his backstory. Appel is, honestly, I think Appel is one of the best sort of like, there's best written characters and best obvious personality characters, because some characters you have to like analyze and recognize their specific small movements to be able to appreciate all of them, which is fine. I don't mind that. I'm quite a big fan of dissecting characters and whatnot. Especially one character I really like dissecting is Leona, the house warden of Savannah Claw, which I won't say explain now because obviously it will spoil some of the story, but with Appel, his personality comes to the front a lot more than some other characters. So I'm like loving it. Also, I kind of ship Appel and Deuce, but that's another thing. And then another favorite of mine is Lilia. Because I don't know why, but he reminds me a bit of like Kokichi Oma if Kokichi wasn't insane. They're all good characters. I would not fault anybody for liking any character in this series. Unless you like Riddle's mum, at that point I'd recommend therapy. British jump scare. Broccoli jump scare. You mad they weren't attracted by the fit? What do you mean? I'm not a fish. Honestly, I'll be real with you, I would prefer not to have an animal on me while I was eating anyway. So that's another reason why I don't really get the appeal of cat cafes. I wanted to go purely because people always talk about how amazing cat cafes are and how nice it is to eat in a fluffy atmosphere, literally and figuratively. But I don't know. After experiencing it, it wasn't a bad experience. It's not something I regret doing, but it's not something I would actively seek out again unless there was like a top of the line cat cafe that's just been introduced or some shit like that. I don't know. Floof. Oh, the floof. Big ol' floof. He's synthesizing a cat, I kid you. Oh no, that was a timer. He spent his entire day. He did not go to class. He spent his entire day building a cat. Hoofing the cat. Oh god, that is freaky. That's freaky. That looks like the thing out of... I don't know how many people watch Thomas Sanders, but... it reminds me of that in The Secret Santa with Janice and Virgil. It reminds me of what Janice gives Virgil. Not Janice, what Remus gives Virgil. Idiot's having like a mental breakdown because it's not an actual cat. Game over. No! And that's the end. That is the end. I'm back. Oh god, I'm massive. Liking Riddle's mother would be like saying your favorite character from One Piece is Celestial. I don't know who that is. Thomas Sanders Vine? Oh yeah, the guy who was on Vine, but he does YouTube now. He does Sanders sides, and I love him. Though technically the video I was just quoting was from a Sanders side. Kind of thing. Oh, my leg! Sorry, my phone's about to die, so I've had to just like do a tumble over my bed to grab it. Big early. No, I will not go away. You will be forced to look into my blue orbs. Look me in the eyes, Carney. Look me in the eyes. You can't change these eyes to brown. I refuse to wear contacts. Look me in the eyes. But yeah, what's it? So that was episode 7. I'm so happy we finally got Riddle or Blotting It's so cool, it's so fun, I love it so much. Da, 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 da. Hi, Diamond, we just ended. In the comment section so I can type. Nice. Blue eyes fish bird. I'm not a fish bird. Stay away, wannabe Makima. I'm not a wannabe Makima. Makima eyes are yellow. Also, I don't want to control you and treat you like a dog or a cat or whatever she treats Aki. Is that his name? Aki? The guy with the ponytail? If someone were to post a cafe edit, which channel would they put it in? Finna or sharing? I would say clips and sharing, because that's more to do with the are you saying it's specifically me in the cafe, or is it the cafe is other members of the cafe? It depends. If it is primarily about me, I'm happy for it to be put in fin art, but oh no, I do not want to exit. I just nearly shut down Streamlabs. Oh no. It's cafe generally. Then I would say sharing, clip and sharing kind of thing. Whatever it's called, I forget what. 1 second, I'm just checking what it's called. What's it called? Yeah, clips and highlights. I would say put it in clips and highlights. Either sharing or clips and highlights. I'm happy for it to go in either. Fin art is specifically meant to be for about moi, which is fin art. It's meant to be fin art and just like other fan content things. But it all has to specifically do with me. Kind of thing. That sounds conceited saying it out loud, but I swear I don't mean it that way. Ugh. Totally not looking in the hear me out section at all. Can't say anything about it because it's not that stream, but you know. there is a judging going on, but not in the way you would think. Anywho, let me get back on this so I can see you guys. Off with your head! Should I try doing a... Guys, should I do a riddle ASMR? Should I do a riddle ASMR? Fun fact, I wrote... Okay. We technically didn't get the membership goal for this, but for the sake of lore, I'm going to say it. And potentially regret it. Do Goo Goo... I still do the Goo Goo Baby, shut up. Ugh. I've already got, I've got like some ASMR planned for this week already, obviously, but there is, one, so to reveal some forbidden lore, as I said, I used to have a Wattpad account, and I wrote fanfiction and shit, and I think I said before that I wrote for Twisted Wonderland, and I specifically wrote a chapter that was about Overblot Riddle and shit, like an ex-reader, so like, I don't know if I have the materials to base stuff on. Super Creek ASMR? No. I mean, I could do a stream of it, I guess, because I did Agnes, but also, because I did Tachyon, but at the same time, that was a goal thing, so I'm hesitant to do more Uma ASMR stuff, purely because the only reason we got the Agnes Tachyon ASMR was because it was, you know, because it was reached as a goal over on Ko-fi, which I don't even remember how much it was for. I'll be promised we won't listen to real ASMR, they only really listen to ASMR with female speakers. Fair enough. We know, looking up right now, you're not gonna find it. You're not gonna find it. I'm not giving you any other details. 1 second, I'm gonna watch what Diamond put in the thing. Hey, yo, what the hell? This is sick. Wait, this is actually sick. Oh my gosh. Wait, I love that. Oh my god, Diamond, that's amazing. Would I get copyright struck if I showed this here? We love Dispatch in this house, my number one prayer when I head home. I've never played Dispatch. I keep seeing thing about this Rob Robertson, or whatever his name is, who's like the main guy. Who's also apparently this character called Mecha Man, maybe? I don't know. I may have been spoiled on that degree. I don't know if it's a spoiler. But I keep seeing stuff about him. Probably yes. You know what? No, I was gonna say, fuck it, we die like man. Fuck it, we dry like men. We dry like men. We are dry like men. I was gonna say, fuck it, we die like men. But then I was like, wait, this is already potentially screwed by Disney anyway, so it's probably not. There are a lot of general overblot fics, but there are only like... No, there is not! Do not! No, please tell me I have not just exposed myself like that. Oh no! Oh no! Please tell me you're kidding! Stalger, please tell me you're kidding. Wait. Are you talking about things that are specifically just Overblot Riddle fanfictions, or ones that are like... Are you talking about, like, ones that include, like, one-shot things, like, those things, or are you talking about, like, ones that are, like, full story modes? Because I refuse to believe with the amount of one-shot chapter, like, request things out there in the world of Wattpad that there is not more than one, like, Overblot Riddle. I refuse to believe I have just absolutely decimated myself. I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean? There is no way. There is no way. I'm searching this up right now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Why is that going? Why is that one of the first ones to come? No. No. I do not like this. I do not like this. Oh god, no. No, I don't like this. No. Guys, Invisigal is a woman. Spoiler. Is that a spoiler? Not the one-shots, but the full-on Overblot fix of Riddle or anything. Okay, well then, you have more to go through, buddy. I'm not telling you whether it's a specific one or if it's a one-shot thing. You can try and guess my writing style. You will not succeed. You will not succeed. My fanfic novels writing style and my script writing style are vastly different. You are not going to guess. God, I'm looking at my fic right now because I've gone on to Twisted Wonderland on wherever I've gone on to the fucking Wattpad already. But God, I did a lot more fics than I remember. Not enough, but I did not do as many as I should have. Or I didn't do as many as I wanted to, but I did more than I thought. What the fuck do you mean I'm number 4 in Idiot Shroud? What the fuck? Why am I number 1 of... why am I number 1 for that dude? Come on, man. I wrote, like... How many times did I write him? 1, but that was, like, a joint thing. I'm exposing myself saying that. I literally only wrote about it as a joint thing. How starved are his fans that my thing is somehow number 1? I'm actually panicking tells me quite a lot. Also the way you're panicking. Maybe we should stop. I don't think that was a serial fan. Listen, I wrote some things that I would be heavily judged for in these day and ages, and I'm just like... you know, it's like generally I don't mind what I wrote. I was proud of it to a degree. Like, not proud, but like, okay, I started writing obviously because it was a hobby for me. So I wasn't like, you know, I'm not gonna ever say I was fully ashamed of what I've written, because I would not write something I wasn't comfortable writing, which is still a principle I stand by today. However, there is one particular fic which was half requested, half more. I wanted to do a more chapters of it anyway, where I let's just say the ending was a bit out there. I'm not gonna finish that. I'm not finishing that thought. Oh god. Oh no. I will say though, I am proud of what I did for like an ADFX, so you wrote no, I did not write. I never went that far. I've never gone that far before, but like, there's a reason some of my ASMRs are text spicy-ish. I am too weak to resort to smut. I didn't. What do you mean? I'm not. Okay, I never wrote it. Okay, I at one point was like, maybe I should. Maybe I don't know, cause like a lot of it's like it was a peer fucking pressure thing. I don't know why the fuck I'm saying this, but like, no, I never. I will say unequivocally, I felt too uncomfortable to actually write any of that shit, so I didn't in the end. The schedule is in Wonderland. I have said this before. It is stuck in the rose maze. It is stuck in the rose maids. It's stuck in the maids. If you want to get the schedule, you have to fight the maids, and then they will release it to thee. Yeah. I'm now reading some of my old fics. I'm straight up just reading some of my old fics. I wrote that the wrong way around. It's meant to be shy smile, not smile shy. What the fuck? I think this is probably like my... let me see, like, how do I see stats rather than just, like, seeing my things? I guess I have to log into my account, don't I? Oh god, I have to remember my login. I think that's... automatically did it, so I guess it must be it. Yep, oh, it was it. I'm like, I have 203 notifications! People are still reading my fic to today. Jesus Christ. Today, at 9, someone literally, I kid you not, 3 minutes ago voted on one of it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There's someone with an ammo thing. No, I don't like this. I mean, I'm glad my writing is still appreciated to this day, but like, oh my god, oh no. Maybe I should go back to no, I don't have the time, unfortunately. Oh, there are so many, like, I wanted to do a couple other things as well, but like, Jesus Christ, I did not realize it had become so big over time. Like, I said before that it was a fairly big fic that ended up being as it was, but like, oh my god, I did not. Oh no. What do you mean loads of people read it during November? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh no. Oh no. This is just this is just painful. Your videos of artificial combat mean nothing. Plot twist is someone in here. I pray not. That's how I get things today. Some of the bigger riddle fics only have like 2 uploaded fics. Shit. So lesson learned, Nat can't keep track of her investment. Nope. No, I can't. Oh no. Oh no. Well, surprise, surprise. I have 67% of a female fan reader base, 6% male, and 27% keeping their things private. Majority of people who are reading it are within the young adult range, and 1% are over 45. What the hell? Where's my... Apparently, no surprise, my main reader base is over in America. I have readers in the Philippines. Wait, what's that there? New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, UK, Germany. Germany is surprising. It's got a decent amount from Germany. Wait, hold on. Kyrgyzstan. I have readers from Kyrgyzstan and Bangladesh. What's that? Indonesia. I've got readers from Indonesia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Thailand. Still Indonesia. What's it? Where's... Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Egypt, Algeria, Morocco, Portugal and Spain, France, Italy, Hungary, Croatia, Bulgaria, Republic of Serbia, Greece. What's that one there? Latvia. I have readers from Latvia. Oh my god. Mexico, Canada, Colombia, Ecuador, Brazil, Bolivia. I can't pronounce. That's the wrong one. Apparently that's also part of France. What? Paraguay and Argentina. What in the hell is going on, man? This is wild. This is like a trip down memory lane, but it's also like Lukey wild. Like, okay, so my biggest reader base is from the US, but then my second biggest is from Germany. I've never written anything in German, but like, thank you, Germans. Kyrgyzstan, no, not Kyrgyzstan. It's how much? I didn't hear it. How much percent? From the from the US, it's 37.288% of my readers. And then, to be fair, it drops a massive bit when it goes down to Germany. It goes to 6.78% of readers. And then the next highest one is Brazil, 5.932% of readers. Which I'm not as surprised about, fun fact, because apparently a lot of people that watch my channel are from Brazil. There was, like, back when I was starting out, I would check, like, regional demographics, and it's like, oh, I got some Brazilians watching me. Cool. I'm not doing a German ASMR. That's just gonna end horribly. Seriously, a lot of Twist writers have like 2 fics uploaded. Well, guess what? You're not figuring out how many fics I have uploaded. Suck it. God, I had so many chapters. Like, I had like 15 drafts that I hadn't done yet. I had another Overblot fic planned. I had a bad end version for a fic planned. God. Oh wait, here we go. Fine. I can see which one was my highest read one. Okay, no surprise, it was the the first page. Yeah. No surprise there. The Overblot ones are really high. Actually, I think that's my highest other than like the first one. Yeah, it is. Idiot one did good. Should I finish that one? Just upload it and be like, hey, sorry, I'm just doing this now because I got bored. I expected more than 10. Good luck with that. 4 fics. You're going to Brazil. Looks like we're coming out. It's nearly 10 p.m. my time, guys. So I'm gonna stop myself here before I accidentally expose myself further. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm so glad we had this discussion. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Kill me now. Starjo, you know what? Starjo, I will play it. I will throw you a bone. I won't say anything publicly. However, you have one shot. If you think a fic is mine, if you think you found my fic, found my account, send it to me in DMs. I will say yes or no, and then past that point you're on your own. If you get it wrong, you're on your own. All this writing talk is reminding me that I need to get back to designing characters for my monster apartment complex story. Do it. I'm so interested. It sounds like such an amazing concept. Honestly, okay, this is gonna sound bad, but I kinda wanna do a stream where I explain all my twist OCs because I have a lot. I have my 2 main characters I showed before. I have other main characters, but they're like slightly different. In the sense of that I have technically 3 U representations. I have the 2 that are kind of like a unit there, who are Rhodes and Arya. Rhodes was the blonde, Arya was the brunette. I had one where, obviously you guys saw the main entrance ceremony where everything goes crazy. Like I explained, in the game, Grim actually chases the main character off. And so in that one, that one's like an isekai of an isekai. It's like someone who's played the game and is like, oh shit, I know everything's gonna go down. I don't want to get like kicked out because I'm female. So she comes up with this ploy where she like says like, oh no, Grim I was a great mage and I swapped my soul into the body of this cat thing because I was like, because I wanted to experiment myself, but unfortunately I couldn't turn myself back, so now I have to have my body trailing behind me. Hee hee haha, please no one kill me. You post on Wattpad, right? One shot nostalgia assaults you. What do you mean one I am not throwing away my shot. Away my shot. Yeah, and then I have another one who's like, I can't explain fully about it because it would involve spoilers for the future, but it's someone who's someone who I refer to as the Overblot Witch. And then I just have a bunch of other OCs that mainly my main concentration of OCs. The last two that I don't have of, that I haven't shown off on stream, they play more into the original story of the game, whereas the other characters, it's like set in an alternate universe, kind of an alternate universe of Twisted Wonderland, where it's different characters in the dorms and different main character. Basically, I'm just using the setting, but I keep people like Crowley for some reason, because like, why the fuck not? And then I have a Mother Gothel OC and a Rapunzel OC. I have a Hans OC. I have, ironically, there's now an official canon Oogie Boogie character, but I had an Oogie Boogie character before, like way before when the game first came out, and I had made one off of made ones from Lock, Shock, and Barrel as well. What's it? I had a Captain Hook and a Smee one. Those ones were fun. They were fun. I had a Jack Skellington one, but that was mainly because someone I knew back in the role-playing scene, they had a Sally one, so I did it so that I kind of just designed the Jack one purely because they had a Sally one. Because we wanted to do shipping. But yeah. Natalia, I'm currently doing the process of elimination. I'm looking which have recent uploads, ruling those out, then I'm checking which have at least one top character. But no! No, you're gonna find out. Shoot, I've said too much. Story notes. Well, this is a new thing. This is nice. Who knows, maybe I should make a Natalia Finn one, and then just put a story out on Wattpad as well. Maybe I should do that. I forgot I wrote a Genshin one as well. Shit. Wait, no, I should have said that. No. Okay, I'm going now. I need to go now, otherwise I'm gonna say too much. Okay, bye. Thank you all for joining. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Love you all. Bye. Jojo, shut up! Stop giving details away.